VTR Thames 10312, part 1, take 1.
Meet under a statue exceedingly fair, and if you want a cathedral, we've got one to spare. In the Liverpool faith of our fathers' holy faith, we will be true to thee till death. We will be true to thee till onward, Christian soldiers, marching as two. Oh, you are a mucky lad, dirty as a dustbin lid. When he hears the things you did, you'll get a belt from your dad.
Hello, Mum. What's that funny smell?
Don't be so flaming hard-faced.
Oh, we're not having scouse again, are we?
Yes, we are.
I'm fed out. I'm just fed up with scouse. Hey, can't we have something like beans on toast?
You'll have what you get. Your dad likes scouse and he hasn't had any for a long time.
Yeah, well, he can have my share. I'm going round to Franny's.
You've only just come in. Go and say hello to your gran.
Hello, Gran.
Hello, Raymond. Come and give your gran a kiss.
I can't. I'm going out. I want to watch telly. Seems we haven't got one.
Look, that'll do. I've told you before, we can't afford a telly.
Yeah, well, everyone's got a telly except us.
There's more important things than watching television.
Oh, we're all behind the times in this house. We know nothing about what's going on in the outside world.
How do you mean?
Well, I bet you don't know who the two men in your life are.
Eh?
Or what is a home's best friend? I bet you've never heard of Marge and the Thimble Test.
Now, what the hell are you talking about?
Ah, you see, you're all backward. Oh, I better go. Or I'll miss Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper? Who's she?
You see, you know nothing. Who's she? She thinks Alice Cooper's a Judy.
Eh?
Hello, Ma'am.
Hello, love. Has a good day.
Pig and rotten awful.
Charming.
Hello, Gran.
Hello, Bernadette. Hey? What's got you in a tizzy?
Oh, I had to work for Mr. Gropey.
Mr. Who?
The accounts manager, Mr. Gropey.
That's a funny sort of a name.
Oh, it's not his proper name. It's just what we call him. He's always trying to maul you. He's got hands like an octopus.
Sounds like a dirty old man.
No, he isn't. He's a dirty young man.
Fellas are all alike these days. Sex mad.
Oh, they were probably just as bad when you were my age.
No. They're more open about things now.
When I was a girl your age, a man exposed himself to me.
We didn't.
He did. I was on the last tram to Bootle, and he was sitting opposite me in one of them side seats.
Well, didn't you tell the guard?
It was the guard that did it.
What did you do?
I told him to put it away. I said I'd seen bigger ones on little lads.
Aye, aye. It's only me.
Oh, it's galloping dry rot.
Don't be insulting.
Well, it takes him half an hour to walk across the room.
He can't help it. He's got trouble with his legs. Like you and your waterworks. Hello, Dad. How are you?
I'm all right, considering.
Considering what?
Considering my varicose veins is hurting me, my sinuses are playing me up, and I'm in agony with me hemorrhoids.
Sorry I asked.
I can smell scouse.
We're having it for tea tonight. Special treat for our Billy. It's his first payday since he come out of prison.
Oh, well, you'll be lucky to see him tonight.
How do you mean?
What, with all that money in his pocket, he'll never get past the boozer.
Ah, now that's where you're wrong, Dad. Billy promised faithfully he'd come straight home. And what's more, he's bringing his wage packet unopened.
Well, there it is. That's my first wage packet in over 2 years.
Very nice. You gonna have it framed?
There's 25 quid in there.
That's a few pints.
Mind you, it's a bloody liberty. They stopped me nearly 4 quid tax.
Well, everybody's got to pay tax.
Yeah, the way I think it should be abolished. I mean, do you know where most of it goes, don't you?
Enlighten me.
Blue bloody streaks.
Eh?
Defence, weapons of war.
Well, we've got to defend ourselves, haven't we?
What for?
Somebody might invade England and take us over.
Listen, the state of the country at the moment, you would have to pay somebody to invade us. Anyway, I don't believe in war. I'm a pacifist. I believe in the commandment, thou shalt not kill.
Very commendable.
Yeah, if I had my way, I'd take all the warmongers out and shoot the bloody lot.
And if I had my way, I'd ban people coming in pubs who don't drink.
Eh?
Are you going to open that wage package, or are you going to stand looking at it all night?
Oh, for my pay packet?
Yes. You've got your slate to clear off. You've been living on tick for a fortnight. You must owe me nearly 6 quid.
I can't break into my wages, Charlie.
Why not? Has somebody welded the flap down?
I promised Mary I wouldn't open it.
Oh, well, please yourself.
Mind you, she shouldn't object to me clearing off me debt, should she?
Don't ask me, it's your wife.
I mean, it's not as if I'm spending it. I'm only paying off what I owe, aren't I?
True enough.
I mean, it's not as if I'm squandering it.
No.
And, of course, you could always give us a receipt to keep everything above board, couldn't you?
No problem.
Good. I mean, I wouldn't want it to think I was being underhanded, you know.
I'll just get a pen.
Right. Just make out the receipt for the 8 quid.
8 quid? You only owe me £5.80.
Oh, yeah. But I've got to have a few before I go home, haven't I?
What you bloody looking at?
I don't know. I'm not much good at puzzles.
Hello. How's the two lovebirds?
You what?
I hope I didn't disturb anything.
How do you mean, disturb anything?
Well, you two.
What about us two?
We weren't having a crafty little snog or anything, eh?
You must be joking. I'd have to be hard up to go anywhere near him.
And I wouldn't touch you with a badge, Paul.
It's all right, you don't have to pretend with me. I know you can't wait to fall into each other's arms. Now, you carry on, don't mind me. Go on, give it a big French kiss.
I'll give you a kick up the arse in a minute.
Right, that'll do, Dad. I don't want that sort of language here.
It's shame he's gone bloody doolally.
No respect for their elders today.
I do wish you wouldn't provoke persons, Tony.
It was only a bit of fun.
But keep your humorous observations to yourself. And another thing. When are you going back to college?
Why, you trying to get rid of me?
I just want to know when you're going back.
Don't tell me, you've let my bed to a Pakistani family.
I want to know when you're going back to that there college.
I'm not.
You what?
I'm not going back. Well, I decided I don't want to be a marine biologist. I want to find out about human life, about people like you, Granddad. I want to find out what makes people tick.
Well, if you want to study him, you'll have to hurry up. He's not much tick left in him.
Don't be so bloody cheeky. Got a damn sight more than you.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Tony? I mean, it seems such a pity after getting so far.
Yeah, but that's not what it's all about, is it? I want to find out about the meaning of life. Where have we come from? Where do we go?
Well, you go to heaven when you die.
Well, there's no such place as heaven.
Oh, yes, there is. It's in your catechism. Why did God make me? God made me to know him, love him, and serve him in this world, and to be happy with him forever in the next.
Your mum's right. We all get to heaven when we die. Us Catholics do, anyway.
What about us Protestants?
You lot go to hell, you heathens.
Well, if you're in heaven, I'd rather be in hell.
Well, go to bloody hell.
Oh, shut up. You're both behind the times. We don't want another holy war.
Yeah, but what about all those people who've never heard of God?
Oh, now, those are your pagans.
And where do they go?
Well, I don't know. Look, you better go and have a talk with Father Larkin. He knows all about God. He's one of his representatives.
Hey, when are we going to eat? I'm starving.
Oh, it won't be long. Billy'll be home soon. Hey, I tell you what, Tony.
Yes, ma'am.
Nip around to the Lord Nelson and get half a dozen bottles in. Your dad will be just about ready for a drink when he comes home.
Evening, Charlie.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Why? What's the matter?
It's your old fella, he's paralytic.
Oh, no. Is he very bad?
Shocking. He can't see straight. Well, I can tell you, he can't find his way to the toilet. And when he's in there, he can't find his how's your father. And when he does, it's no use, because he can't aim straight. We've had to dry his shoes out twice.
My mother will go mad.
Hey, up. He's coming now. Like a dry-land sailor.
Oh, Tony. It is you, isn't it?
Yes, Dad.
Well, all right, don't look at me like that. I've only had a couple.
Oh, aye.
Well, 3 or 4.
How many?
Oh, I don't know. I lost count.
Now, you promised to bring your wage packet straight home.
Oh, it's just my wage pack here. Yes, there it is.
Oh, it's empty.
Well, of course it's bloody empty. How the hell do you think I got like this?
You'd better get him home.
I dreamt my mother would murder him.
Well, you're quite right, you know. She's got a very nasty temper sometimes, you know.
Can I use your phone?
What are you going to do?
Well, I'll phone Raymond at his pal's house. I'll tell him to go home and say Dad's working late.
Ah, you're a good lad, Tony. He's a good lad, you know. That's my son, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Give us a pie.
Oh, steady on, Billy. Don't you think you've had enough?
Listen, you'll know when I've had enough. I shall sink slowly to the floor. So shut your gob and don't argue.
Oh, I wish your dad had hurry up. Me scouse is getting lovely and gooey. But I don't want it to dehydrate.
Ma'am? What? I've had a message about Dad.
He hasn't been knocked down, has he?
Oh, God, I hope not. He never put clean underpants on.
No, he's working late. Mr. Connolly asked him to do a special delivery, and my dad agreed. He said the overtime would come in handy.
Ah, isn't that thoughtful? He's got a very kind heart as your dad.
Drinks all round.
You've had that.
How do you mean?
Well, in the first place, you're skint. And in the second place, we've been closed half an hour.
All right, so in that case, I'll just have one for myself.
Oh, no, you won't. You're coming home.
Oh, if I go home in this condition, Tony, I'll end up inside Anfield.
What, the football ground?
No, the bloody cemetery.
No, you're all right. They've all gone to bed. With a bit of luck, we'll get you home and bedded down without Mum knowing. All right, come on, Dad.
Sorry, Tony.
Come on, get in the house.
Hey, just a minute. I just want to go in here for a Jimmy Riddle. You go on. I'll be all right.
Okay, see you in the morning.
Nice and nice, you tell me.
My God.
Morning, Mum.
I'll bloody murder him.
What's up?
Your dad's absconded. He never came home last night.
Are you sure?
Positive. His side of the bed hadn't been slept in. I could tell by the pillowcase. It was clean on yesterday and there wasn't a spot of hair oil on it.
Oh, look, sit down and have a cup of tea. I've just brewed.
Oh, just a minute, lover. Just want to go out the back. The drunken little layabout.
What's up? What's up? Where am I?
Where you belong, in a lavatory.
Oh, hello, love.
Don't you hello love me. You dirty stop out.
I'm not a dirty stopper.
Liar.
You found him then?
Asleep on the lavatory.
Hey, look, I know my mum's cooking isn't exactly Fanny Craddock, but there's no need to lock yourself in the lab to get out of eating it.
Look, it's not funny. I'm fed up of being a toe rag. I get no consideration in this house at all.
It's only a joke. There's no need to pick on me.
No, there's no need to pick on her, Mary.
You shut your mouth.
Oh, I'm getting out before it gets violent.
My mother was right about you, God rest her soul. You're no God, you never was and you never will be.
Oh, all right, Mary. I can explain.
You don't have to explain anything. It's written all over your face. You get a bit of money and it goes straight into the nearest boozer.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like that, honest.
Oh, aye, and what's that in your hand then? Scotch bloody mist.
Oh, yeah, well, that was for you.
And I suppose you tasted it first to make sure it wasn't poisonous.
Well, I only had a sip. I was parched.
Parched? That's what you must have swilled last night. It was probably running out of your bloody ear holes.
You don't understand. I was working.
Oh, aye. Then where's your wages?
Eh?
The wage packet that was supposed to be in here, unopened.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't want to walk around with all that money on me in case I was mugged, you know. So I left it in Mr. Connolly's safe.
And the band play, believe me, if you like.
Hello.
Oh.
What the hell do you want?
Oh, Bernadette said you're having a row.
Dear, what about it?
I've come to listen.
Well, he just sling you out.
Oh, hey, Mum.
Never mind, oh, hey, man, get out.
Oh, it's not fair. I never get any fun.
Yeah, and close that door. Don't! Now, look here, Mary.
I don't want to speak about it anymore. In fact, I may not ever speak to you again.
Now, where are you going?
Where I started to go when I found you.
God! Oh!
You've screwed it up, haven't you?
Well, it looks like it, Tony. Oh, I better tell her the truth.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I'll have to. I mean, she doesn't believe me.
Yeah, but she's only saying that to get you to drop yourself in it. She's no proof, has she?
Well, I suppose not.
Well then, instead of sitting there on the defensive, go on the attack.
How do you mean?
Belt her one.
Eh?
Well, not literally, figuratively.
Oh.
But if you were telling the truth and she didn't believe you, you'd be annoyed, right?
Right.
Well then.
Oh, I get you. Play the heavy, yeah?
Right.
And if you're looking for your breakfast, you can get your own. I've resigned from this family.
Shut your face, Mary, and listen to me. You heard? I mean, this is a fine to do, isn't it? I mean, there's a fella flogging his guts out for a few more pennies so his family can have a few more comforts, and what does he get? Nothing but abuse. I mean, just because he's so tired through working so hard, he falls down through sheer exhaustion. Well, it's not good enough. Do you hear me? I mean, you either believe what I say or I'm leaving. I'll go back to me mum's.
Oh, I wouldn't bother to do that, Billy.
Well, that's better. It's more like it.
Because if that wage packet isn't here by tea time, I'm going back to my dad's.
12p.
Daylight robbery.
Don't blame me. 12p.
There should be a reduced charge for old age pensioners. I can't afford to get drunk anymore.
You'll have me crying in a minute. 12p.
Do you know, I think it's a bit off.
And I've heard that one before. You've supped half of it. 12 bloody p.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have one yourself?
Have one yourself?
So I'll have a pint.
And I'll have a stout.
Just a bloody minute. What do you think it is, Charity Week?
Look, I'll tell you what. Seeing as I've had a bit of luck on the horses, I'll treat you. What's yours, Maggie? A stout?
Seeing as you're paying, I'll have a port and lemon.
While you got your hand in your pocket, I'll have a pint.
Why don't I keep my big mouth shut?
Hello, Billy.
Hello, ma'am.
You look like Barney's bull.
Yeah, I feel like it now.
Well, he's working too hard.
The only thing he's working hard is his right arm.
Don't you speak bad about my lad, you ignorant pig.
Go and take a running jump at Mersey.
Why don't you take the weight off your feet and hang yourself?
All right, don't you two start.
I wouldn't waste me breath.
Here you are. Compliments of the management.
I'm just going to the doings. Don't let anybody drink mine.
Well, did you get away with it?
Oh, did I, Al? I'm going to have to find 20 quid before tea time.
Well, what about your gaffer, Connolly? He's not short of a few bob. Got a nice little haulage business.
No, I've just been round to see him. He wouldn't even give me a sub on next week's wages. Dear, I don't suppose you...
I'd like to help, but I can't. The brewery auditors are coming in this afternoon.
Looks like I've had it then.
Oh, well, you'll have to excuse me. I'm going to get a few tonics up.
Gotcha! You bloody fool, Paddy! You nearly frightened the life out of me.
You've not sunk down to knocking off collection boxes, have you?
No, I haven't. Anyway, what are you doing out? I thought you had another 6 months.
Oh, I've been a very good boy, so they let me out on parole. Well, aren't you going to buy me a drink?
What with? Me pockets are empty.
Oh, you, wouldn't be interested in earning a few quid?
Legal or otherwise.
I know, Billy, you should know me better than that. Have I ever done anything legal in my life?
Yeah, well, I daren't, Paddy. I mean, if I get caught to end, they'd throw the book at me. I mean, I could go down for a 5 stretch.
There's no danger, me old whack. Look, all you've got to do is drive a van, half an hour's work, 30 quid.
30 quid?
Yeah, what do you say?
Right, you're on.
Good. Bring a pair of gloves so your jabs aren't all over the wheel.
Oh, right. What's the job?
Oh, it's a little haulage firm around the corner. Connolly's.
Well, did you get your wages?
No, I'm just going for them now.
What have you got your hands in your pockets for? Be frightened of your trousers falling down.
No, it's just a bit cold, you know. Well, see you later.
In here, Dad. Yeah, whatever's the matter?
I've come as quick as I could. It's Billy.
What about him?
He's at it.
The randy little devil.
No, not that. He's doing a job.
Not breaking and entering.
Something like that.
Are you sure?
I heard him in the Lord Nelson. He was planning it with another bloke what's just come out of Walton Prison.
Well, it didn't take him long, did it? Where's the job?
I don't know. I couldn't hear that. But I did hear that he's getting 30 quid for it.
30 quid? Judas money. Right.
What are you going to do?
Go to the police. If they can find him and pick him up in time, he'll be only be an accessory before the fact.
Oh, same again, Charlie. And have one for yourself.
You're splashing about a bit, aren't you?
Well, you know me. Easy come, easy go.
So there you are.
Oh, hello, Mary. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
No, it's tainted money.
Eh?
Arrest him.
Yeah, hang on a minute, Agatha Christie. What's the bloody game?
I've got reason to believe, sir, that you're involved in a future crime.
Who told you that?
She did.
Oh, did she?
Dad heard you planning it. We know all about it.
Oh, do you? Well, there's something you don't know, clever keks. Mr. Connolly!
Yes, Billy. What is it?
Mr. Connolly, this is my wife, Mary. Oh, I don't know his name.
Hello, Jim. How are you?
Hello, Fred. Fine.
Oh, well, would you tell her what happened?
Mrs. Clarkson, you should be very proud of your husband.
Should I?
Faced with temptation, he didn't hesitate. He came straight on to me and told me I was going to be done.
He didn't.
He certainly did. He saved me a few quid, I can tell you. So as you can see, Jim, you're wasting your time.
Oh, well, seeing as how it's you, Fred, we'll let it go, eh?
Yeah, there's my wage packet, Virgo intacto.
And just you wait till you get home.
Why?
He bought a second-hand television set off me today for 10 quid.
You haven't.
I have. I mean, Mr. Connolly delivered it today. Yeah, it's only black and white. The picture's a bit ropey, but it works. I'll be able to watch Match of the Day tonight.
No, you won't.
Why not?
I popped back home before I came here. And when I saw the telly, I thought you'd nicked it.
Oh, yeah?
So I told our Tony to get rid of it.
Just like a tree that's standing by the water.